Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me to be here and address such a great audience. My name is Isaka Natasya Wening Hapsari. I am a student of Tidar University majoring in Communication Science. The issue I would like to bring up threatens teenagers and young adults. However, the majority of the population tends to ignore it and pretend as if it is not a problem at all. Namely, I would like to talk about social pressure and how it affects self-love. We live in an age where something great is highly demanded from us and is expected to happen to our lives. Achievements like getting good grades and to get the best score possible in tests can be very overwhelming and even stressing. And when we fail, we seem lucky to not being too stressed about it. I would like to share something that many students might or might not experience. This is about me in 2018, a year that I found it hard to get through. I got rejected a few times in university tests and I need to wait for the next year's university test. I felt unsure about what could happen to me in the future because I literally missed my tests. I felt lacking in the process of studying. I missed things. I forgot many. I majored in mathematical and science program that I couldn't fit in. I grew some interest in it, but I couldn't implement in the way I want. I kept making mistakes in applying physics formulas. I didn't do well in trigonometry, and I didn't clearly understand the epitome of the subjects or why should I have to learn such complicated and overwhelming things, at least for me. I was incompetent, less competent than my friends, and these ununderstandable things for me piled up. And as I felt very overwhelmed, I was extremely unsure of the step I took as I wanted to be an architect. That failure hit me hard. I needed to stay home studying for the next year's exam. Every morning I felt left because my parents had to work, my brother had to go to school, while I was often home alone. I felt lonely. I found it hard to talk to my friends or having a little chit-chat about house life because I hardly continue my days with smiles. I stopped scrolling Instagram because I didn't want to compare my current condition with my friend's condition. My parents didn't clearly say something to me, but I sensed that they felt sad and disappointed with me. They didn't say anything mean to me, but I felt that in my idle time at home was questionable for people who visited. Lebaran was even worse. I was sick of being questioned about why do you always stay at home? I felt useless, as if my time had no point but to be left in vain. And my mind was like, bro, I study every day. It's not like I'm not trying anything. I literally studied things I wasn't even familiar about it. Social studies were new things to me. That was the first time I realized how hard it is to accept yourself when something you want turned its back to another. Accepting yourself means accepting your flaws. And it is not as easy as turning the palm of the hand. Luckily, I gathered some courage to begin chat via line with a friend who later became my closest friend. We shared many things from how we perceived life and its complexities. Her existence was like a remedy for me. I started to open to people again. Social pressure I had was a pressure to be successful. In this case, in education. Think of yourself as an engine that is constantly delivering goods and services to people you love. You need excellent quality fuel to stay in tip-top shape and keep performing at this level. That fuel is self-love. In this case, there are a few steps you can take to love yourself first. First thing is stop caring about how you look. Yes, we live in a society obsessed with beauty. There's no two ways about it. We are raised to admire beautiful people, successful actors and models with dimpled grins, defined waists, and toned arses. As a result, we inherently associate our perceptions of attractiveness with success and happiness. Think about it. The people who know and love us the most really couldn't care less about our weight, skin tone, or hairstyle. So why then do we continue suffering at the manicured hand of some self-imposed criteria for beauty? Second is don't compare yourself. Life is not a race. Love is not a race. Stop competing. Who cares? Life has a funny way of evening out in the end. And it just takes everyone a different amount of time. Chill. The third is build strong friendships. The people you choose to surround yourself with in a day-to-day life define who you are. The love and support of beautiful like-minded friends can't be undervalued. Men didn't carry the show, the friendships did. So build yourself an intelligent, bashful, sharp-witted support cast and feel content knowing that the show will go on regardless. The fourth is know what you deserve. It is corny but true. We only accept the love we think we deserve. You deserve someone who takes the time to learn all your insecurities and why exactly you have them. You deserve someone who doesn't judge you for them, someone who loves you regardless. You deserve someone who makes you feel beautiful, someone who makes you feel special. You deserve to be someone's first priority. And in good time, chances are that you'll find that person. But for now, that person has to be you. Thank you for your attention, and I would like to end my speech with a quote from Fred Rogers. If only you could sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to people you may never ever dream of. There is something of yourself that you live at every meeting with another person.